I love it. 6 feet away.
Goes through his routine, and the free throw is good. And Norcross is on the board. Yak last week had a productive first game, as both of their games were here on court one. He scored 20 in a loss to Grayson. Splits the free throws, and the board is swallowed up by Cleveland. Quickly into the corner, there's Bake. There's Durer. Durer goes baseline. Harris, long skip pass across court. Cleveland pulls a three on the way. It is good. Matthew Cleveland showing the range and drops in a triple. They're out to a 9-1 start with 5:40 and a moving clock. London Johnson coming in from Charlotte, North Carolina. Foster, catch, shoot, fire. Good, Caleb. Foster a three. We do have new nets. I noticed that during warm-ups. And this net on this basket, the basket to your left, it needs to be broken in. It kept the ball there just for a moment. Here's Cleveland. Cleveland worked on by Yak. Stepping back. All right, wing three. It is an air ball. Foster gets the board. Foster quickly now into the forecourt as he sets it up over to Johnson. Johnson on the attack, down the right of the lane, took the contact, and now a traveling violation called on London Johnson. Johnson, as I mentioned, coming in from Charlotte and was offered this week by Georgetown. Durr hard to the hoop, goes up with a layup, no good. Johnson comes off with the rebound. Cleveland comes away with it. Durr to Baker. Baker on the break, layup, no, tip. Rebound comes off to Foster. And a whistle and a timeout has been called. Coach Pack, who's running the fall squad, calls a timeout with 4:33 remaining. They only have one left. They're 2:20 timeout. You can find Boat 24, fueled by Gatorade, at most major retailers. Visit drinkboat24.com and check out the product locator to find Boat 24 near you. All right, out of the timeout, 4.5 minutes in this opening quarter. Here's Harris for Norcross in the corner to Yak. Pulls a three, hand in his face. It is no good. Durr on the glass again. Pace making sure they get one and done. One shot and out on the possessions. Aronson now to Baker. They came and stripped away with it. Foster knocked it away. Here comes Yak in transition. Cook Yak to the hoop, fading to the left and scores. Cook Yak off the window, his first field goal. Yak now with 3 points in the contest. 9-6 ball game. Halfway gone in this first quarter. Here is Durr. Durr took contact over in the corner. Aronson carries, fires, no good. Cleveland with the offensive board, turns and fades, it's no good. Reed got it underneath. Reed now shovels it up. No, he got his own board, put it back in. Josh Reed sticking and staying with it. He has 5 in the contest. A nice move down low. Offensive rebound and second chance opportunity. Foster's open. They don't swing it to him. I mean, Caleb Foster's in the corner chilling. Yak has it. Yak pump fakes. He's working on Cleveland. Cleveland hand in his face. No good. Yak pulling the trigger. Unable to connect. Ding. Offensive rebound. Harris falling in and he's fouled. Nice job of flying in. Good ball movement now. Would have led to Foster, who's sitting over here in this corner. But they did not see it. And on the attack of the second chance opportunity, Jaden Harris going to the free throw line. Harris, first free throw is good, and his first points of the contest. Now we get some substitution. Ding and Yak go out. Lennox Spann is in along with Justin Mitchell. And Hezzy Flagg also in off of the Norcross bench. And now the officials get together and are discussing something. No good on the second free throw. Rebound offensive, though, for Norcross. Here comes Harris. Harris across the lane goes up. No. Rebound underneath is blocked by Reed. The rebound brought down by Aiden Sherrill, who comes in. And now Jaden Harris will go out. So a brand new 5 altogether for Norcross into the contest. I like him. Ja'Kai Howard, number 15. He catches the inbound. Worked on by Baker. Howard now to Mitchell. Mitchell, Howard, Flagg, Spann, and Sherrill, the 5 on the floor for the Norcross Blue Devils. A corner 3 from Flagg is no good. Howard rebound goes up. Is blocked by Reed. But Reed, another block. He's sending stuff away. Howard, no, they tip volleyball action under there. Howard comes away with it. They go up. The ball is knocked back out, and Flagg recovers it. Now here comes Mitchell. Stop, 16-footer. No good. Cleveland on the board. Man, they were battling down there. Josh Reed sent stuff away. Now Cleveland into the corner. Good ball movement. Aronson on the drive. Aronson stepping through. He'll get hit with a traveling violation. Man, the activity down here on the other end on the Norcross basket was something serious, and it was all set up because Josh Reed was in there blocking shots. Spann now to Mitchell. Mitchell bouncing into the post. Sherrill back to the basket. Worked on is Reed, and Reed comes in and ties him up. Possession will go to Pace. Durr will bring it across, picked up by Jakai Howard. Long Jakai Howard down to Aronson. Aronson screen roll action. Reed recovered it below the foul line. And now here's Durr. Durr on the drive. Kicks it to the corner. Reed shoulder range. Good. Josh Reed a three. Just taking everything in the flow of it. Josh Reed now having a pretty solid start to the contest. Sherrill down low. Jump hook. It rolled in good. Aiden Sherrill. Someone at the half go jump and pull on the net and expand it. Ball keeps getting caught by the net. Here is Durr now. Good offense. Flashing is Reed and a foul. Span came through. Wonderful job flashing and cutting in front of the lane. Had his hands up wanting the basketball. Foul coming through on the backside. And a new 30. 1:31 to go in this opening quarter. 14-9. Pace in possession, and they have the lead. Durr to the corner. Off the screen. Aronson catch fire three. Good. Oh, Matthew Aronson, a three ball. Coming off of that back screen, off of that baseline screen, caught, fired, and connected. Here around the screen, they'll hold it. Flag in the corner to Jakai Howard. Howard picked up defensively by Aronson. Howard, tricky dribbles, forcing the action, goes in, and a whistle called. Howard bailed out as he went charging down the left of the lane, a little bit out of control. Remember, 16 fouls in the quarter leads to the 1-and-1, 8 for the double bonus. The fouls reset at the end of each quarter. 1 minute remaining in this opening quarter. Trapped, Hezzy Flag, passes it out, and a turnover. Cleveland does not have the numbers, so he goes all the way anyway. Left hand good, Matt Cleveland. And he pushes the lead out now to 10, a 10-point advantage for the Pace Knights. Top side, Mitchell. Now to Howard. Howard a three with Cleveland running at him. Jakai Howard off the bench and into the scorebook. A three ball from Jakai Howard. And now official calls that stoppage. Josh Minneberg has checked in as well. Let me make sure I get him in. A valuable member and contributor of that team last year. Cole Middleton, of course, still recovering. Will be just fine by the time the season starts. Not playing here in the fall league. He's at the head of the bench, though. The Cleveland State commit. 2-second difference in the game in shot clock. Shot clock now at 10. Game at 12. Durr to Reed on a screen roll action. Jump ball call. Possession will go to Norcross. Shot clock is off. 8 and 8/10 seconds to go. Pace now going to pick up with Minneberg and now Durr. Here's Hezzy Flat. Looks, he gets it into Lennox Span. Span going to push and come to the side, and a palming violation called on Lennox Span. Good defense there from Madison Durr to force that turnover. And Pace now again will get to wind up with the final shot here of this first quarter. Reed will take it out right in front of us. Reed now to Cleveland with 3, with 2, with 1. Cleveland all the way. He tried to dunk it home, and he missed it and tried to emphatically end the first quarter. He had a pretty good first quarter. Timeout right here. To lead the Pace Academy Knights, Foster, Howard, and Cook Yak, each with 3. And Matt Cleveland will trigger it in. Side out of bounds in the baseline, and he threw it back to the baseline to Baker out of bounds. Poor decision and a poor way to start the second quarter for the Pace Academy Knights. Durr got the steal and handed over to Minneberg. No, to Ronson, excuse me. Now here's Durr. Durr, one dribble attacks to the hoop. Layup, it rolled off. Cleveland on the glass. Power dribble goes up and one. Matt Cleveland in double figures, and will get to go to the free throw line to try and complete the three-point play. The hockey-style rotations for Norcross continue. 5 in and 5 out, so they go back to their starting 5 from this game. Cleveland completes the three-point play. Cleveland 2 of 3 from the free throw line, now has 11 points, a game-high 11. 22-12, a 10-point lead for Pace. Pace in white, Norcross now in blue, and here's Yak. Yak turns, forces it up, no good. Yak been short today, and a rebound out of bounds. Baker got the board, but he had a heel of a Nike on the out-of-bounds line. Inside, up, Johnson, Foster, a long two, no, Reed on the glass. Reed and Matthew Cleveland have been doing the heavy lifting on the board. And Reed pulls a three, it is short. Yak got the board, and then Baker came from behind. Three ball is short. Tip, they fight for it underneath, and Madison Durr comes away with it. Durr is all over the glass right now. Pace as a team all over the board work. Baker a corner three. It is off. Rebound to Jerry Ding. Ding puts it on the floor, then passes it up. It's tipped away. Good defense from Baker as Ding's pass was going for London Johnson. Josh Reed now will go out. I'll check and see who that was that came in. New to me. Numbers are only on the back, so I'll get it in just a moment. Ding, jump hook, good. Jerry Ding, his first field goal. You saw Coach Darryl LeBerry talking about the upside of Jerry Ding. Ding will put that up. He is not shy at all of putting it up. 22-14, a minute and a half gone by in this second quarter. Pace in possession, and they have the lead. Durr on the drive. Durr to the corner. Open. Three on the way. No. Rebound. Baker lost it. Harris comes away with it. Jaden pushing it into the front court. Up to Johnson. Johnson goes. Baseline floater. Good. London Johnson, his first field goal. Johnson recently picking up an offer from historic Georgetown. Head coach Patrick Ewing and staff. Of course, you know, Big John Thompson recently passed. Historically built that program up. So now, here's Baker. Baker has it. They tip it around on the front side. 5:44 to go, moving clock. Baker, step back, three ball, good. He worked hard, but he dropped in a three. Logan Baker with 5:35 and a moving clock, and it's a steal. Pace comes away with it, and then it came right back and was taken away. L.J. Moore into the game. Harris goes in, scores. Jaden Harris. Jaden Harris has had a very, very good couple of months of basketball on the travel scene with Team Honcho. Played very well at the exclusive run and was decent last week for this Norcross bunch, who, despite the wide margins, individual play from Harris is good. Take that with you. Matt Cleveland feeling good here in this second quarter. Here's Ding. Ding on the attack. Ding turns up with the right hand. Jerry Ding. So Jerry Ding now is trying to get the mark going. It's 27-20, a 7-point lead for Pace. Norcross showing a little bit more intensity and fight so far through a quarter and a half. Here's Durr. Good show on the screen from Ding. Ding using active hands. Durr down low. L.J. Moore put it on the floor, and a foul. Cook Yak hit him. In silence, he joins us, my partner in crime, Lou Preston, as L.J. Moore goes to the free throw line. Free throw is good. Coach Preston, I know you've been able to catch just a few moments of this game, but the one thing I'm impressed with right now, team rebounding from Pace Academy, namely Cleveland, Reed, and Madison Durr.
Well, once again, those are the three guys that are going to have to take a step up until Cole Middleton gets healthy as well to play in the middle there for him. No pun intended with Middleton and middle.
A drive and a score. Layup is good, and off that bench, that's Mike Richardson, so he gets his first field goal. A 7-point game. Norcross coach has showed a little bit more toughness and wherewithal in the previous 2 weeks here in the Georgia Elite Fall League. They've lost, as you know, by wide margins.
Well, I think one of the things probably Coach McMillan taught to his team about this weekend is the Norcross way and the pride of wearing that Blue Devil uniform. So you're seeing it with that level of intensity here this morning as it's 29-22 with 3:50 to go.
Here is London Johnson. Now to Jaden Harris. Harris, Jeb Staffing. Nice move. Jaden goes in, took contact. No. Rebound. They fight for it. Harris is underneath. They still fight for it in the paint. Wonderful fight. Logan Baker down in there. Did we get a whistle or did we get a jump ball?
I like that energy. I like that activity by both teams right there. Jaden Harris, as he made that move right there, got a little contact, but when he put it up with the right hand, made it easier for the official not to make the call.
It will be Norcross basketball, side out of bounds. Corey Pope, number 4, is also in. Here's Yak. Yak makes his move, lost it, a turnover. It has been a very tricky game so far for the DePaul commit. Here comes L.J. Moore. Moore, step back, 16-footer, good from the baseline. L.J. Moore.
Nice. Great job by Moore right there, taking that contact. But if you really looked at his balance, his feet were shoulder width apart, got into his natural rhythm of his shot. Nice shot.
Jaden Harris right back. His first field goal, it is a 3-ball, and it's 31-26. Largest lead has been 10. London Johnson really D'ing up Buck Hall, who's came in close to a 10 count, just did get it away. Cleveland drives, no. Rebound comes off, good board, brought down by Richardson. Up ahead to London Johnson. Johnson stop, left wing, 3-ball. Good, nice. London Johnson. Johnson has had a very solid quarter, 7 in the quarter right now, and it's a 31-28 lead in Norcross. For the first time, it seems like, is in a close contest in the Georgia Elite Fall League. Reed comes off. Oh, nice flop attempt, Harris. Here's Cleveland. Cleveland driving on Yak. Lost it. Ball is on the floor. Good hustle from Harris. They're diving for it, and they're going to come away with it. Here's Richardson. Richardson gives it up ahead. Yak over to Johnson. Johnson, no. Followed by Pope. No. Pope back up and one.
Nice.
Corey Pope, the hoop in the horn.
I'm going to tell you this right now, right? Evidently, Norcross made the run over to Starbucks this morning because they are playing with a heck of a lot of energy. You know, 3 things I tell you, Joel, all the time. You got to bring to the court every single time. Energy, effort, and enthusiasm. And they bringing all 3 E's here this morning.
There was a possession down low. Josh Reed had a couple of blocks, and they were massive offensive rebound attempts. Corey Pope completes the 3-point play, and look at the scoreboard. 31-31. Norcross and pace, 2:15 to go. Joe Hilsman, Lewis Preston, and our SUV TV courtside seats. The Georgia Elite Fall League, the 2020 edition. Right here on SUV TV, the 3rd week of it. Durr quickly gets by Richardson. Durr now going to drive all the way. I like the change of speed from Madison Durr.
I did too. Change of speed, change of direction. Did a great job getting into the paint.
Give me that. Josh Reed came with the rim protection, hit with the foul. Justin Mitchell, the young freshman, went driving to the baseline and will go to the free throw line.
Even looking at Mitchell's energy and effort, you know, the first couple weeks kind of like trying to fill itself out. I mean, he took the ball to the rim right there like he was not going to be denied.
Mitchell, good size, a guard spot. The free throw is good. Coach Preston, we got the new nets up there, and we're going to have you go and stretch them out at the half.
I thought you were the one with the shooting academies.
Now, see, it would be caught all the time. No one will be stripping nets down here, not at least here in the early morning.
Well, I mean, we need to reevaluate your camp then. Because the name of your camp is nothing but net.
33-33, 1:50 to go. Durr directing the offense. Now going to drive on Span and a traveling violation. I'll give you credit on that one, Madison Durr. It's the Wilson Evo.
We are both in agreement with that one.
The worst basketball made ever. I'd rather go buy one of those old school rubber balls.
You said old school rubber?
Yeah. It's better than the Evo, Coach.
Wow.
You know, go get them, what they call them, the Badens, the Bandons, one of them.
Just don't mention the Rock.
Lennox Span at the free throw line with 1:33 to go. Norcross looking a lot better this morning. And Norcross, for the first time I think in my life, in the Georgia Elite League, has the lead.
Your life.
In this, you know,
okay,
in this setting.
All right.
Man, Norcross, I'm marking it 133. They had the lead. They have a 2-point lead. You mentioned the Norcross way. House of Blue would have fell down the last couple of weeks with the performances that they've been showing. A baseline drive and a hack.
Even when Norcross is fouling right now, they're fouling harder. Everything is with a sense of urgency. And one of the things that we like as coaches, especially for all you college coaches out there watching right now, is you always want to make sure that you're playing with that level of intensity and that sense of urgency on every possession.
Ronson steps up and makes both free throws. He has a total of 5 points in the game. We're in an even ball game with 1:24 to go. 35-35, Pace and Norcross, the first of 8 right here on court 1. Week 3. Lennox Spann comes across the timeline. He's picked up defensively by Minneberg. Over the top to Corey Pope. Pope now gives it over to to Spann. Kicks inside. Mitchell turns back out to Richardson. Good ball movement. 10 on the 30. 1 minute remaining second quarter. Clock now at 5. Richardson at 4. At 3. At 2. At 1. Shot clock violation. Norcross caught sleeping. First shot clock violation of the contest.
Did you see as you were counting that down right there? Nobody
looked up. Nobody.
They still thought it was no clock.
Yeah.
You'll learn at some point.
You will. You get enough of them.
Yeah.
Samarian Bond into the contest, getting his first action. 0 on 0 with Cleveland, and he gets hit with the foul. No one looked up and no one communicated it either.
Right. Exactly. I tell you, Matt Cleveland's left hand's gotten better.
It has. Cleveland on the inbound. 14-second differential, so they could go 2 for 1. So Cleveland pulls the top side 3. Hill of the rim, no good. Rebound, and they get an offensive rebound. And now here comes Durr. Durr flies in and scores. Madison Durr.
Offensive rebounds usually lead to easy buckets.
And now a turnover and a traveling violation. So Norcross had that 35-33 lead, but right now, and we talk about it all the time, Coach, closing quarters. Right now, Pace doing a good job of closing this quarter and half and can do more damage here. Shot clock is off, 24 seconds. Durr jumping, shot, no, board by Spann, and Norcross could hold for the final shot. Spann gets below the foul line, dumps it off to Mitchell. Mitchell now gives it off to Bond, who comes in. No. Mitchell with the board back,
nice.
Up and in.
Tell you one thing, Norcross is attacking that glass. They're sending 2 or 3 guys every time.
Every single time, and a foul call with 3 and 3/10 seconds. And that could be by design. Let's not sit back and hold the clock. Let's go ahead and attack. 3 and 3/10 seconds over the second straight quarter. Pace will get the final shot. Matt Cleveland tried to break the goal on the end of the first quarter dunk attempt. Cleveland looks, gets it into Durr. Durr catches, turns, fires at the horn, and it is no good. A very good first half from Norcross and Pace. 37-37 at the half. True spoken coach. 13 points from Matt Cleveland. He is the high for Pace. 8 from Josh Reed. Josh did not score in that second quarter, and you take a look, Norcross had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players score, led by 7 from London Johnson. He is the high.
Talk about balance right there. That's balance and then some.
Yeah, 11 of the 13 listed.
Wow.
13 have played, 11 have scored, and a turnover from Pace, and now a foul in the backcourt by Aronson. Check it, Minneberg, Josh Minneberg. I know Josh is like, Joel, as long as I've been at Pace, you still don't know who I am.
Jayton Harris and London Johnson. That's a really nice backcourt right there.
It is. Johnson at the controls. Johnson recently getting the offer from Georgetown coming down this week. Catch Howard. Back out to Harris. Jab stepping, spinning. Knocked away. Minneberg really up in Johnson's stuff. 7 on the 30. Here's Howard. Catch fire. Top side three. Hill of the rim. No good. And let's see. Foul. Will they get Johnson or will they get Jerry Ding? Which one? Let's take a look. Mr. Official had to wait on him to turn around and see the back jersey, and they get it on London Johnson. I expect another fun day right here on court 1. As I look around, the gym begins to bustle. 9:30 in the East. Reed lost it. Ding with the steal to Harris. Harris going in, attacking, and one. Jaden Harris.
So here, first half, made the same type of move, went up with his right hand on the left-hand side, didn't get a call, right? Turns around, comes down, goes up with the left hand, has a chance at an and one. It's all about keeping the game simple, fellas.
Like you say, simple and plain like vanilla ice cream.
Oh, okay. You've been listening. I like it. Okay.
Harris completes the three-point play. He now has 7 points in the contest. Take a picture. Norcross has their biggest lead, 40-37. Cleveland drives, and it was knocked away from behind. Jakai Howard, good defense. Howard not with his head up, though. Gets it to Jaden Harris and had it knocked away from behind. Young Jakai Harris is going to learn. He got that. He's got to get it up. He had his head down. He gets it up. They've got a layup.
I'll tell you one thing, the energy, I'm going to keep saying those 3 E's throughout this game because that's one of the things that you and I have talked about offline in regards to Norcross is not having those 3 E's, but they got the 3 E's and a little bit more today.
They do. They have a little bit pep in their step. Getting embarrassed a couple of weeks, and I'm not putting lipstick on the pig. Not I. It has been some poor performances for a school of this basketball pedigree. 3 ball. Durr, no good. Rebound is long to Cleveland. Cleveland goes back baseline. It was bothered and blocked. Yak comes away with it up ahead to Jerry Ding. Ding had it knocked away momentarily, recovered, gets it to Yak. Yak dumps it off to Howard. Howard goes up, could not finish, and Josh Reed swallows the glass.
I tell you, Josh Reed's definitely gotten a lot of college attention.
He had. Got hit with a traveling violation right there. Palms to the sky. Reed just coming on, has a knack for being around the ball and making plays offensively, defensively, and has done the board work. He has 3 blocks in the contest.
But that's what us lefties do.
Of course. I can't wait for that. Lose lefty squad. A 3 ball, Jerry Ding show the range.
Hey, that ball comes off of Ding's hands really smooth.
Durr attacks and scores.
Okay.
And the field goal percentage from Jerry Ding is much better today than it has been in previous weeks. Johnson.
Evidently, Madison Dewar just went to the Tony Parker finishing school.
Johnson gives it off to Harris. Harris picked up defensively by the nitty-gritty Minneberg. Minneberg falls down. Harris goes in, couldn't get the call. Minneberg comes away with it. They've got numbers 4-on-1. Minneberg up ahead to Reed. Reed took contact and scored. Josh Reed in double figures with 10.
Nice job right there by Reed, finishing strong, catching the ball with 2 on his strong side, absorbing the contact, looking the ball into the hoop.
Ding inbounds it. And Johnson just blew right by Minneberg. Comes to the corner to Howard. Howard on the attack, flies in, and an offensive foul. You can see the flashes from the young freshman in Jakai Howard, but going to have to learn a little bit of more control. Baker checks into the contest. Now Matt Cleveland will take a seat at the 4:44 mark.
And with Howard right there, that's a great example, just pulling up for that little 12-foot J off the glass. It's a long start.
Reed showing his versatility, brings it into the forecourt, now gives it over to Aronson. Aronson bounces it down to Baker. Baker's in the corner. Now here's Aronson, jab stepping on Jerry Ding. Aronson lost it. Harris comes away with it. Baker's running back. Great job defensively to get back by Baker. Harris still scored off balance.
Wow. That's a good, strong finish right there, even absorbing a little bit of contact. Another turnover.
Johnson with the steal to Harris, reverse. And he was fouled, and it looked more like he was blocked by the underside of the backboard. But when you're aggressive, you get that call, and Harris has shown his aggressive nature in this contest.
He really has. And that has resonated through the entire Norcross basketball team. And there's another great example. You got to make sure you get to the baseline in time.
That is true. And I will applaud Logan Baker getting back defensively that last time and made that layup attempt despite Harris making it, made it more difficult. Harris no good on a free throw. Harris now 2 of 4 from the free throw line.
Isn't it amazing when you play a little bit harder, Joel? It seems like the ball goes in a little bit more. You get a few more calls, have some opportunities to, put yourself in position to at least be successful. And right now we're 4-12 to go. Norcross up 46-41.
Do not adjust your audio. Norcross is up 46-41. Harris goes out. He has 10. I don't mean to belabor that point, but Norcross basketball in the pedigree, fall league or not, just did not look like a school and a program that you're accustomed to. And I don't care that it's fall.
Joel, I got to bring this up right now. We should have our head coaches coaching this fall league.
They thought that they were going to be able to, just because of the lost June period. 3-ball in and out. Lou, we're here all day, and I know we will treat each game as a different broadcast. Yes. I already touched on the jump ball thing. Oh, Madison Durr down the lane.
Wow.
Sidestepping it at will down the lane. Durr now with 8 points. And if not a head coach, an assistant should be allowed
Absolutely. I think the head coach is with the fact that you lost the June period, and I think
exactly.
it gives them a better opportunity to get a feel for their roster prior to practice starting.
Josh Reed and 1. Yeah, you have in certain situations that the team has someone named as Josh Reed going to the free throw line and trying to complete the 3-point play.
Once again, Josh Reed might have to become a part of Lewis Preston's all-lefty team.
I like it. He has 12 points, and there's 13, and he's 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He's been efficient. And we're in an even ball game. 46-46, Lennox span across the timeline. To flag, Norcross still heavy with the 5-in, 5-out hockey-style rotation. 3-ball, Mitchell, an air ball. Good job by Baker, but the hustle in Norcross gets it back. Sherrill, jumper, no. Rebound, Cleveland. Cleveland has it in transition. Up ahead, Minneberg on the attack and the lay. Josh Minneberg.
Great job right there by Cleveland right there to get the ball up. Ooh.
A block called on Lennox Span. It looked more like a running back hitting the hole.
Exactly.
2:43 to go, 23 seconds left on the shot clock. It will be side out of bounds, and now the Norcross Blue Devils make a subtle line change. Samarian Bond, Corey Pope, Lennox Span, Caleb Foster, and Mike Richardson, the 5 on the floor right now, and Span lost it. Baker dove for it. Minneberg has it. Oh, he doubled. He saw Cleveland and tried to get it to throw the alley. Baker's trap, spins it over to Durr. Reed, pump fake, had Richardson come out on him. Jumper, Reed, no. Cleveland, no. Cleveland underneath. Cleveland puts it up. Block, foul call.
Wow. When you play with that energy right there and the way he attacked that offensive glass, this is some of the things that's new to Matt Cleveland since the last time that we had seen him during the school year.
2 of 3 from the free throw line today and misses that when he has 13 points.
Man, his athleticism around that rim right there. That's just an added bonus when he gets in the Seminole uniform here.
Free throw is good. He split them. We did not see Pace last week. All of their games were on court 2. We saw them here on court 1 in week 1 in a contest. Drive, kick, and now here's Foster faking. Open 3 on the way by Span, and it is off. Cleveland on the glass. Cleveland athleticism on sheer display. All the way, goes in, lost it on the way up. Richardson comes away with it. Quickly up to Span. Span goes. Bond. Bond goes baseline on the attack and is fouled. Samarion Bond going to the free throw line, and we have another line change coming, and a technical foul has been called. Now let's see, who did they call the tech on? Technical on Matt Cleveland. So Cleveland is hit with a T. So Bond will now have an opportunity to get his stroke going at the free throw line. He'll shoot his 2 for the personal, and then we'll see if they make a change for the technical. Bond, the lefty, puts it up. Good. We're getting more lefties in a baseball bullpen.
There you go. There you go. I'll tell you one thing. You are really incorporating other sports line changes from hockey. Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Lightning. You didn't think I knew that.
I hope. I'm glad you did. And thank you, because, man, they not waste it last year. Good gracious.
Sometimes, lesson learned.
Man. They had to go through a COVID stoppage and everything to get them one, but they got it. Foster now shooting the technical. Foster, a noted shooter, his 4th point of the day. He will be very, very big throughout the season for this Norcross Blue Devil bunch. So 3 of the 4 free throws there. Evens the ball game at 49, a minute 50 to go. It will be side out of bounds as Norcross now goes back with Howard, Ding, Yak, Johnson, and Harris. Here is London Johnson. Johnson on the drive, kick back out, Jaden Harris, a 3 on the way, online and good. A 3 from Jaden Harris.
Remember what I talked about last week, the crack back on the penetration and crack right back behind? That's a great example between London Johnson and Jaden Harris.
Durr drives, fight for it. Minneberg and Harris are on the floor. Jump ball, possession to Norcross.
Great hustle, both teams right there. Love it.
Coach, you said I was incorporating other sports. You know, October generally is the grandest month of them all when you get the 4 majors. September kind of stole that thunder with everything, but and there's so much talk about ratings. So I just want to let everyone know I'm watching everything, even though I only work the hoopology with you.
Just goes to show you're a renaissance man, a man for all seasons.
Try to be. Basketball, though, is a year-round thing. Jerry Ding turns, fades, and scores.
Okay.
Fall league is going to wind up being almost as influential as spring football. 2 years away.
You're calling it right now?
Yes.
Okay. I agree with you.
I'm not saying this in a negative connotation, but if the Scholastics want to, as they say, become more of a factor and not rely so much on the AAU ball, it will be a summer month, a fall month, and then, of course, their season will keep you in tune. Yak fading, no. Yak is struggling so far overall today. Yeah. Only 3 points in the contest, 1 made field goal, and he's 1 of 2. All of that came back in the first quarter.
So how about the fact that Yak is struggling today and they're up 5 right now?
Foul call. I think that's a tribute to, as we mentioned, now you have 12 of the 13 players that have played score, but Jaden Harris, who may be their most seasoned veteran, has stepped up in this third quarter. He has 3, 6, 7, 9 points in this third quarter alone, 9 of his 14.
And those are just some of the things that we've been expecting from Jaden Harris, not only throughout the fall league, but for the upcoming basketball season as well.
9 of his 13, if I can get my math right. But either way, his third quarter has really been his. Jerry Ding, the only other Norcross Blue Devil that has a made field goal here in this third quarter. 23 seconds remaining, and Matthew Cleveland one more free throw on the way. And good. 54-51, they can hold for the final shot of the quarter. Close the quarter strong, would you? Here's Johnson on the catch at the top. Splits, goes down to Ding, who was cutting and scores. Jerry Ding on the lay from London Johnson.
Well, the difference we talked about earlier with Ja'Kai Howard had his head down. London Johnson had his head up, throws it over the top to Ding, easy layup.
Ding now coming around. He now is in double figures as well. He has 11, 7 of those here in this third quarter. This, what I see from Norcross, is what I expect to see. Free throw, no good. It was the 1-and-1 for Cleveland. Long heave. Bang! Give me all three of them. Norcross at the horn. Showing the range at the end of the third quarter. Norcross, an 8-point lead, 59-51.
Me making some facial expressions in regards to that, but that was a great way to end the quarter. Very good quarter played right there by Norcross.
You mentioned a way to end the quarter, and they start the fourth quarter in possession, an opportunity to capitalize. Johnson three, back of the iron, and Josh Reed is on the glass, outletting it to Madison Durr. Durr being patient with it. Now here's Reed. Pump fake. Got Yak off this floater. Baseline. Good. Nice. Josh Reed.
First of all, Josh Reed did a great job of slipping the screen, getting wide open at the three. Shot fake. One dribble. Throwing the floater up. He's been going to the Lewis Preston Lefty School.
Jerry Ding, a three. No good. And now Cleveland gets the board. Cleveland goes by Ding. Cleveland bounces it up. Josh Reed, corner three. No. Hill of the rim. Baker tip and the foul call, I think, on Foster. Caleb Foster down on the glass. 59-53. First of 8, and next it'll be Milton and Grayson right here.
Forward to that one.
Oh, got a lot to talk about in that one, too.
Yes, we do.
I got a lot to talk about all day. I got Dave Dickerson behind me. I'm telling you, when we get these three headsets going today, yeah. College game day, what? Foul called on the other end on the attack. Foul on Logan Baker. So now Cook Yak will go to the free throw line. Yak, the DePaul commit. I mentioned he had 20 points last week, Coach, in the opening game, but it was a game against Jabari Parker where they went head up. And Parker had 29. Yak only had 8, and only five of those came after Parker had exited the contest. Yak makes the free throw, his first point since the first quarter. He has 4 points in the game. Baker to Aronson. Aronson lefty, no good. Jerry Ding on the glass, ripped away by Baker. Took contact, up and good. I like the feisty effort from Logan Baker. We've seen him get back defensively. We've seen the tenacity down low, and now he's going to the free throw line based off of that hustle.
And I think if you go back to Yat last week against Jabari Smith, I think one of the things was sometimes you can get a little bit overhyped for something. Smith played the way that we've expected Jabari Smith to play. There's a reason why he's so highly rated, and it's great to see. It's great to see Yap bounce back here today. Not necessarily scoring it, but playing it within the flow of the team.
Baker could not get the second one to go, and Cleveland could not get the offensive rebound, but they now get it. Cleveland over to Reed. Reed has the smaller Johnson on him. Got help from Ding, but picked up the dribble. Minute and a half gone by in this fourth quarter. Madison Durr worked on by Harris. They weren't communicating, and they got away with it. Here's Reed. Reed going to drive right in the lane. Josh Reed took on the contact. Yak got the defense. Out to Jerry Ding. Ding going all the way. Jerry Ding. No. Up. No. Ding. Yes. Jerry Ding sticking and staying.
2 offensive rebounds and a stick back. High percentage.
Ding now with 16 in the contest. He has really turned it on. And I mentioned it, his field goal percentage in this contest vastly better than the previous weeks. And his efficiency is up this week as well.
You want to know what I've seen a lot, and maybe this will be a tone that's set throughout the course of the day. Remember last week I said there was a lot of direct line drives off of one dribble? Not that many direct line drives here today, which is good to start the day off that way. Matt Cleveland showing us his point guard skills right now. Doers down in the post with the mismatch.
Baseline drive, Logan Baker.
That was great ball movement from side to side right there by Pace. Logan Baker, nice drive, simple finish at the basket. Great team basketball.
Johnson goes, Baker aggressive with the block, recovered by Matt Cleveland. Cleveland has Span playing defensively in transition with his back to him. In the corner to Aronson. Aronson now, here's Durr. Durr on the attack. The Reed, reverse,
nice.
Josh Reed.
Tell you, Madison Durr had his head up the whole time he was eyeing the prize. Yep, great call, Mr. Official. Great call. Stepped over.
Violation, inbound violation by Norcross. A mental mistake, a mental error.
Those are tough ones when you got a 4-point lead with 5:09 left to go.
Coach Josh Reed has 17 points and is upward now to 8 or 9 boards. He's sniffing a double-double. Reed inbound to Baker. Still trailing by 4. Caught from behind. Recovered by Reed. Cleveland on the attack. Goes up and he's fouled on the attack. It'll be the 4th team foul on Norcross. Matt Cleveland going to the free throw line.
You know, Matt's done a great job today of not only being able to show his outside range, but when he needs to put the ball on the floor and attack and get to the basket, he's done that. Gotten to the free throw line. You just got to convert those more consistently. That'll come. No doubt in my mind.
Yep, 5 of 9 from the free throw line. Does not have a made field goal here in this second half. He went 3 of 5 from the line in the third quarter and now split these. Still having a pretty solid day. He's at 16 points. Here is Harris to Hezzy Flag. Hezzy, tricky dribbles. Now back out to Harris. Harris looking, now going to pull straight away. 3, it caroms off, no good. Rebound Cleveland up ahead to Durr. It's going to be Durr and Harris. Durr blew the left-hand lay. Rebound off the flag. Good job by Harris getting back and affecting that shot. Flag now to Harris. Baker picks him up, goes down low. Here's Sherrill. Sherrill up and scores. Off the window, Aiden Sherrill.
Great job right there by Harris, not trying to control that with the dribble, pass, made the extra pass. That's that assist that you don't look at until later on to see it's a good pass.
Cleveland misses, gets his own board. It's taken away. It's a jump ball, and a possession will go to Pace Academy. 4:13 to go, 64-59. Norcross with the advantage, and they've had the advantage here going on almost a full quarter. Inbound is Reed on the baseline trigger. Gets it into Cleveland. Bond is right there on him. Cleveland goes around in a bump from Bond, and that'll be the 5th team foul on Norcross in the quarter. They get to 6, it is the 1-and-1. 8, it is the double bonus. The fouls reset each quarter, and we're playing with a 30-second shot clock. 6 personal fouls before a player fouls out. I absolutely love the rules. Cleveland to Reed. Trying to go baseline. It's not there. On the cut, poor decision. Recovered and stolen, but Baker got it right back. Now in the corner, a 3. Was that Buck Hall? No good. Reed again on the glass. I'm going to go ahead and, they said he was out of bounds. Okay. On the board, he was out of bounds, Josh Reed.
Tell you one thing, he's sniffing that basketball there. Every time that ball goes up, reminds me of a young Rodman right there, the way he's going after the glass. You know I had to bring some Chi-Town into it.
Harris, no good, and Reed goes up and is fouled. So Josh Reed on the attack will come back to the free throw line. Reed on the day is 2 of 2.
Nice.
That is the 16th foul, but it is a shooting foul, so it is a 2-shot foul. Free throw good.
Reed is definitely showing you right now against the bigger bodies that he's going to have to play against when he gets to the collegiate level, on being able to put the ball on the floor, to be able to get head and shoulders by somebody, as well as being able to pick and pop. So I think those things are going to be very important for him wherever he decides to go.
Reed, free throw, good. Reed is really playing outstanding basketball. 19 points in the contest. Matt Cleveland has 16. Yak has it, pulls a left wing 3. Karam short, no good. Outlet, lead pass, Durr to Cleveland. And it is a 1-point ball game, 64-63.
Nothing better than watching a player keep his head up like Madison Dewar. He threw that a la Tom Brady right there.
Inside Howard foul. The one thing that'll be interesting to note in the last 2:54 with Norcross, Coach Preston, do they continue their hockey-style 5-in, 5-out rotation, or do they find them a solid 5 here down the stretch?
You got to find your solid 5 down the stretch. Can't have hockey right now.
Ja'Kai Howard at the free throw line. Howard, 3 points in the contest. First free throw in and out, no good. Jaden Harris still sitting on the bench. Harris with 13 points. Free throw good, so Ja'Kai split them. Quickly back ahead. Here's Cleveland. Cleveland attacks on Ding. No, Ding couldn't get the board. Cleveland on his fanny got the rebound and called the time. A beautiful way to call the timeout. A 20-second timeout call with 2:46 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Very good. Very good. We've had watermelon strawberry, right? We've had mango, and we've had the mixed berry. But right now, I'm not going to tell you what we have.
It should be delivered here in a little while. Out of the timeout, Ja'Kai Harris tipped it, and Madison, man, wonderful hustle from the young freshman in Ja'Kai Howard.
And I'm okay. If I'm Jesse McMillan, even with 2:40 left to go, these are a lot of coachable and teachable moments right here because they brought the energy, the effort, the enthusiasm, and the P for pride.
Film session, you say?
Absolutely.
Here's Cleveland now between the rings. 2-point ball game. Can Norcross button down the hatch defensively? Cleveland on the drive. Cleveland scores.
And he got fouled right there, to be honest with you.
Matthew Cleveland. Even ball game, 65-65. Johnson across the timeline. Johnson uses the screen. Now Johnson curls. Now over to Ja'Kai Howard. Howard worked on by Minneberg. That's a mismatch. So he pulls the top side three. Badly missed. Cracked the glass. Rebound comes off. Cleveland will get it up to Durr. Durr spins it up ahead. Logan Baker. Baker, hop skip into the lane. Shot is no good. Ding on the board to Howard. It is Ding, Howard, Johnson, Yak, and Justin Mitchell. So you're running here in the final 2 minutes with two freshmen and a sophomore. And the sophomore drives. Johnson is fouled. It's on the floor. It'll only be the third team foul. It'll be side out of bounds.
That was a great drive right there by Johnson, keeping his head up. He didn't have a choice but make contact.
Oh, they're going to give it to him on the shot.
What?
That's even better.
Wow.
London Johnson had 7 points in the second quarter, has not scored since. He's at the free throw line for the first time and got the roll.
Evidently, they got the Joel Hilsman continuation that's going on and been added.
I'm just fine with it. You don't put the ball on the floor, it's a continuation, period. He didn't put it back down, Coach. Free throw, good.
We'll have to talk about that offline.
Ain't nothing to talk about offline. You get fouled and don't put the ball on the floor and put it up, you get the free throws. 3, no good. Ding swallows up the board strong. Jaden Harris is in now. Harris and Spann are in. Howard and Mitchell are out. Big moments here for Lennox Spann. Minneberg will go out, and Matthew Aronson will come in for Pace, who go with Aronson, Baker, Reed, Durr, and Cleveland. Here you go, your final 90 seconds. 67-65, Norcross with a 2-point lead. Good show. Ding catches. Good help from Aronson, and he shot it right over as Cleveland was flying in. Jerry Ding.
I love it right now. Late game situations to start out the morning.
75 seconds, a 4-point advantage. Norcross has shown you they can lose by wide margins. Now they're going to try and win one close. Baker on the fake in the corner. Aronson a 3-ball. It is no good. Reed on the glass, a double-double. He gives it off to Baker. Lay score!
Great job by Reed right there. Great job.
And Pace calls their final timeout. 58 and 4/10 seconds. Josh Reed, 19 points, 69-67. Pace, meanwhile, has 2 fouls to give before the bonus. 58 and 4/10 seconds. A fresh 30 now for Norcross. Spann inbounds to Harris. Minneberg tried to draw the foul. They get it up to Yak, and it was stolen away by Matt Cleveland. Too unselfish. Cleveland running. He's got Baker. Baker on the attack. Reverse. No. Follow Cleveland. No. Cleveland board. Cleveland fade. Blocked. Yak blocked it. And now here's Yak up ahead. Layup by Harris. No, and he was fouled.
Ooh, intentional foul, too.
I agree.
Push him in the back, too.
Yeah, push him in the back. The only thing worse than that is an undercut. So the intentional foul, and now the big free throws will be massive here for Jaden Harris. Harris will get 2 free throws and the ball. Harris' free throw is good.
What's he from the free throw line today?
Harris from the line today, 4 of 6, 5 of 7.
Okay. That could be a very key thing for him as he gets more comfortable with the free throw line with his size, his body, late pick and roll situations where it's middle of the floor, side pick and roll, to use that body and draw contact. Can be a good thing right there. Oh.
And it will be out of bounds, 71-67.
Great effort right there by Josh Reed, getting on the floor, hustling. He's done it on both sides of it. He's done it on both ends today. Very impressive work.
Step through, span, ball knocked away. Ding recovers, and here's Harris goes up. No. Rebound comes off now to Durr. They can push it. 19 seconds to Cleveland. Cleveland on the attack. Stop. Corner. 3. Baker. No. Cleveland. Good position. Put it back up and in. 10 seconds. They've got the foul, though, immediately. Clock rolling away, and there's the foul given. So now here comes London Johnson with big free throws coming here. And I mean massive, because even if he splits them, it's still a one-possession opportunity for Pace. But that's only their 5th foul. They got a foul again. That was their last foul to give.
But you know what? With 58.4 seconds, when Pace used that final timeout, that's right. Maybe one you want to keep in your pocket.
Inbound to Harris. Foul given. 4 and 3, 10 seconds. So now it will be Jaden Harris who will be shooting the massive free throws. And it is the 1-and-1 on top of that. So if you miss the first, you got to go. Well, you got to get the rebound, and then you got to go.
Exactly.
1-and-1 now on the 16th foul. Here is Harris. Harris free throw. He missed it. Matt Cleveland got the rebound. 3 seconds. 2. Matt Cleveland pulls for the win.
Oh,
ball game.
Thought he had it.
The Norcross Blue Devils have won in Fall League, 71-69, and they get 18 points